What's going on, everyone? Peace and love eternal unto the divine beings. What's up? This is getting ready to be a spiritual whisper session. Okay. I already got spirits coming in to communicate. Okay. I'd like to welcome you all. Okay. Thank y'all so much for your likes, your shares, comments, and subscribes. I'm here to channel past on loved ones for you if you would like. Okay. Until someone decides that they would like me to channel a personal message for them, I will open up the channel, let you guys know who I'm getting to come through. Okay. Messages of healing and love only coming through this portal. All right. And if you guys would like me to channel your specific pass on loved one, all you gotta do is subscribe to the channel and come on in here in the chat. Let me get to know you. Say, hey, T, I would like a read. Okay, I would like for you to channel, say a pass on loved one. And then just make your donation to either my Cash App or my Facebook page. Both are pinned here in the comment section, and they're available to you in the description. All right. So now that all of the formalities are out of the way, um, I'm talking very proper right now. Okay, being made to slow down. In fact, take words just a few at a time. I am, like I said, I already had spirits coming in at me. I'm talking like this person, or I'm picking up on their mannerisms. They had their hands together like this. A lot of the times when they meant business, they even could have, rested they head on their hands like this when they were in deep thought. Okay, but the way I was talking, I'm channeling a lady. She said her name is Diane. Okay, Ingram, Seagram, or something like that could be a last name. Okay, uh, something like that. But her name's Diane. This is someone's aunt that's coming through here. Okay, Divine Holy Spirit, I'll go ahead and channel the messages from Miss Diane. All right. Well, I'm already channeling her. Like I said, I'm speaking like her right now. Uh, Caucasian lady. Okay. 46. Okay. I don't know if she was 46 years of age when she passed or if the age 46 is significant to her. Middle age, very warm, very friendly. Did she have brown hair and she kind of like in a bob or shoulder length a lot? Unless she unless she was working or doing something, she might have pulled it back in a ponytail or something. She was a jogger. Oh, excuse me. Blogger. I'm sorry. Although she did like to hike in that. Like I said, I'm picking up on her mannerisms and things. She did like to hike in that. Okay. But she was a blogger. She was a blogger. Okay. Was she a writer or did copywriting? Okay. Um, she's talking about how she used to always be up late or be working in the office. Okay. It's interesting because I feel like she's. Did she have glasses? I think she had glasses, or she had reading glasses. Uh, some sort of ongoing joke about how she looked like a librarian. Okay, when she had the glasses on. Oh yeah, because she'll look at you. She want to kind of she'll look at you over the glasses. Hmm. Like, hey Diane. Hmm. That's how I saw it in my mind. Uh, someone even has a picture of her like that, like turning around, like, huh? But she's looking over the glasses, like, huh? Like somebody has a picture of her like that. She said a Polaroid. Okay, she's very talkative. Who is your messages for? Or is you just here chatting me up tonight? What's going on? Wait, can you say that again? She said her message is for like a Sandra, or did they call you Sandy? So apparently somebody's gonna see this or needs to watch this message. Your name could be Sandy, or this message is for Sandy or Sandra. I feel like maybe that could have been a personal thing. Like she could have been the one to call you Sandy. Something is up significant with the beach. There could be a specific trip that you remember that's memorable, or y'all always took trips to some sort of a beach. Is y'all from they're from did you say LA? Somebody, y'all either took a trip to LA or somebody lived in LA or lives in LA. Like I said, okay, that car could have been that racing down the street could have been significant. Okay, so did somebody like to race? Or you know what, y'all, like I said, she likes hiking in that. Y'all could have rode ATVs. I'm being shown like little ATV four wheelers. Okay. Oh, that could have been significant to the beach too. Were y'all driving the four wheelers or the buggies in the dunes or something? Like it was something really cool. Y'all family really adventurous. Okay, so what's the message? She said, well, for my niece and nephew. Okay, so I already picked up on the Sandra, who's the nephew. I'm gonna try to see if I can get a name. Who's the nephew, please? Eddie. Okay, Eddie. I just seen nine. I was told to look at the counter, and I seen 9/11. So someone's either your birthday just passed or hers, or that could have been the anniversary of her death date, or something could be significant to y'all regarding 9/11. Did someone die in 9/11? She died in 9/11. Wow. So did she used to? I don't know what all was inside of the World Trade Center. Okay, I'll probably have to look at the different kinds of offices was all used to be in there. Okay, but she did copywriting for some. She's saying something about an agency, so it's like an ad. Is this like an ad agency or something like that? That she did copywriting for? Some about editorial work. Okay, so she was a copywriter and did editorial work or something of this nature. So I don't know. So are y'all like skeptics? Is y'all family? Yes, she said y'all family is like big skeptics. Wow, and it's crazy because I looked at the clock again. Clock. Family is like skeptics. Wow, the connection even went unstable when I said that. So y'all family is like big skeptics or what have you. So some of y'all could have been worried about her from dying in that way. Okay, she says that she's all right now. She said it was a lot to process. And wow, she just touched my arm and they just confirmed it outside. She, y'all could get signs and symbols when she's around. Maybe she touches your arm or your shoulder. Okay, she touches your arm or your shoulder, or she's there to comfort somebody. She's bringing up Christmas. There's something significant about Christmas. She's like saying all of this stuff because it's like y'all are skeptics or y'all don't believe in the spirit world, but like she comes to give you signs that she's there or with y'all all the time. But y'all maybe doubt that it's her. But yeah, some y'all she'll come around and some of y'all doubt if the stuff here some of y'all will discount the spiritual activity that y'all are experiencing. Okay? That's her. Okay? She comes around to comfort y'all when y'all are sad. She puts her hand on your shoulder, or that's okay, sweetie. That type of a deal. Okay, you might not feel the whole thing, but you'll feel a tap. You'll feel a comforting energy. Okay, but y'all are skeptics, and so she'll come around, and y'all don't believe it's her, but yet be calling out for her energy at the same time. She said it is her. Uh, did she like raise you guys or watch you guys a lot? Was she like mothers to you guys? Okay. Speaking to this niece and nephew. Okay. She said do not listen to the family. Okay. She said please, because maybe y'all even joke a lot about, how ain't no such thing as ghosts or, got this whole ongoing thing about maybe trying to, scare people or like practical joking and that. You see what I'm saying? She said, don't poke fun at the spirit world because it's very real. Okay? One of y'all could have even went ghost hunting or something and thought it was a game. Uh-oh. I just hit on something. Did you not hear, the confirmation on the street? Okay? That's how I get my confirmation. That's why I always read with my window open. because they'll honk a horn or skirt some tires or they'll confirm it for me some way. Um, so yeah, some of y'all could have been ghost hunting or somebody brought out a Ouija board, you know what I'm saying, or something. Somebody was at a party or something. Like somebody thought it was a game. No, it's not a game. Okay. Eddie, uh, there's something up here with Eddie, with the nephew, where you out drinking with your friends and they were being stupid. Somebody brought out a Ouija board or something like that. Poking fun. Like I said, y'all jokers. Y'all practical jokers. Eddie, you and your friends. I heard specifically Scott and Doug. Don't know who the fuck Scott and Doug is. Is them the bonehead friends? Quite possible. That's what I Scott and Doug. Something happened that spooked one of y'all and y'all left without closing the portal. Cause y'all were poking fun, a low level energy or entity did come through that portal. So y'all have Eddie, you can have you're being oppressed by a trickster spirit. Don't want to call it a demon, but for lack of a better term, let's just say this entity feeds off low level energy. Put it to you like that. So ever since that night, you could be feeling anxious. You could be exhausted. You could feel very tired. But I'm getting anxious and I'm getting paranoid. Okay, like somebody following you, only ain't nobody there. That's because you're picking up on this entity. Okay, you were poking fun at it, so now it follows you around poking fun at you. Okay, you have to make an amends. Okay, to that entity, calling your ancestor angels and guides for assistance. Okay, call on the divine or whoever you believe in. Ask for their assistance. Apologize to this thing like it's a real person or a real thing. Okay, with feelings, because energy in motion, emotion is energies in motion. Spirits are these different emotions that you're feeling. You see what I'm saying? It's all energy and it's all very real. So call on the divine, ask for assistance. You know what I'm saying? Apologize for taking the spirit realm for a joke, because if you believe in God, that's the spirit realm. If you believe your soul's gonna go return to God, that's a whole spiritual thing. So the spirit realm is really real. Okay? And like I said, taps on the shoulder, it'll be okay, sweetie. She's been around. You hear the tire skirting? She's been around you trying to protect you from this thing. Sandy, I don't know when you hear the tire skirting? Sandy, I don't know if when you go over there, if you feel, I feel like Sandy, you might could feel this thing. Okay? So maybe if y'all were close or always kick it and Now y'all getting into arguments or Cindy, you don't come around like that. That's why. That's why y'all are having a disconnect, or that's why Eddie is either exhibiting certain behavioral changes into it with family, all that kind of a thing. She's there though, trying to help you, trying to get your attention. So that's the remedy. You have to make an atonement. Okay. So let Eddie know that, just calling your ancestors, angels, your guides, God. Okay. You know, apologize for any spirits that may have been offended, whatever. A sign, an offering of love or peace. Okay. Then declare and decree that portal closed out. And then hopefully you should feel a shift. Because right now I'm getting heavy third eye crown energy. Very oppressive, feeling like somebody's standing over you. You could very much be having a lot of headaches. Or you can feel a lot of pressure in your head when this thing is around you trying to bother you. You can even be hearing negative voices or thoughts telling you to do bad things. Your aunt is saying, Diane is saying, it's the same. Okay? Okay. So did I get it? Sandy, watch your boyfriend. He could be cheating. She says if you suspect that there's cheating. She said you have the gift. I saw 222 on the clock just a few seconds ago. She says you have the gift. So Sandy, you're seeing the angel numbers. You're seeing the 222s and the 1111s and the 1, 2, 3, 4. She's trying to. The universe is speaking to you in signs and symbols. So she's also there trying to make you aware. Okay. But yeah, she said always follow your first gut, always follow your first mind because you're not, she says, unless you're upset emotionally, otherwise you're always right. She said your first mind, she said really you're gifted or you're very much claircognizant. You just know shit. You don't even know how you know it. It just, if somebody asks you the question, it just comes to you like that. She said, follow that because um, she says follow that because was Diane part Latina? Or something. I'm picking up an accent from somebody. Uh, she said, yeah, unless you're upset or angry or super sad. Okay. She said the other 90% of the time, your first mind is usually spot on. So she said you need to, you know, pay attention to the signs and symbols, look up the angel numbers when you see them, you know, and, continue to pay attention to the signs and the omens because Spirit's speaking to you. And she said, if you think or feel something in your gut, follow that shit. She said, if you're not upset or you're not overly emotional, that you're spot on. Okay? Okay. Says you're more of the believer. Sandra's more of the believer. And you're like the black sheep or you're the spiritual one and everyone else is pretty much living in the old paradigm. They don't believe in stuff outside of what we were taught. They're not open-minded. You may have gotten into it recently with an elder because they're upset you're taking a more spiritual route, or maybe your beliefs aren't traditional anymore. So she said, don't let them limit how you see God. Trust your gut because they're very much indoctrinated. And she said, when you don't trust your gut, or when you take spirit for a joke, what happened, peace, Miss Good Vibes. She said, what happened to Eddie, right? She said, what happened to him, the negative energy attachments, and that could very much easily happen when you don't pay attention to your intuition. She said, you don't have to be trying to open up no portal, but she said to keep in mind that sex is a portal, that connecting spiritually is, that's an energy exchange. She's telling me that this young man that you've been seeing, like, he might have a negative energy attachment, okay? So, especially if he's cheating, because you don't know who he's cheating with. And let's say you don't know what sex or lust spirits is on that person. And if he's cheating and then you having sex with him, now all of a sudden, after you had sex with him, now you depressed. Or you working, had a job, everything jigging after you had sex with him though. Now your money's fucked up. Now shit's thrown off. She said it's because you're picking up the energy from the people. If he's not having sex with them, he's been around them heavily. Okay? So she said they trying to get you signs and symbols because they're trying to get you to pay attention to the energy that's on the people around you. You see what I'm saying? And the more, she said, the more you follow that first mind, the less craziness you can avoid. The more craziness you can avoid by, engaging less with those energies, right? So I'm not going to tell you what to do. That's not what I'm here to do. But your aunt Diane, that's her advice from her. She said she may have died in 9/11, but guess what? She's not stuck. She said she comes to see y'all. She's there trying to guide y'all. She's working with y'all. Got some elder guides in the family. There she is assisting. You know what I'm saying? Is it pertains to keeping an eye out on y'all. Okay. She's not stuck. She can come and go as she please. Okay. So you don't need to worry about her soul in that regard. Okay. And she said, pay attention. So you upset or whatever, she taps you on your shoulder, or it's gonna be okay, sweetheart. You might feel a breeze, you might feel a taps, you might feel a chill sensation, but you'll feel comforted, or you'll feel how she, you know, you'll feel the energy she gave y'all. Okay. And you might hear a thought. Spirit, like I said, thoughts, emotions is on energy. You know when someone's around because you may have just thought about them. Or after you feel the tap or feel that breeze, you'll think of her, or you'll think of whoever the person is. You see what I'm saying? Be it a memory or whatever. That's them trying to let you know who just came around. Okay? Okay. So is that all, Diane? Is that the bulk of your messages? She said she Sandra, she said she know she when she got serious with you, she said your whole name. She said, Sandra, now I know that you love that young man. But you really need to consider the energies. She said that's why your energies have been up and down. That's why your energies have been so all over the place. That's why your emotions have been all over the place. Not only because you feel like he's cheating, but it's because of the energies that's on him when he comes back to you. You're so sensitive as to where you are picking up the energy he is picking up from these other bitches. Excuse me, people. Oh, did you hear the honk? People, 31:31 on the clock. So, is your lover bisexual and you maybe don't know that? I saw 31:31 on the clock. As soon as we got that little honk outside, 3 and 1 is 4. So that's 4-4. That's a sign to protect yourself. Please, if you're having unprotected sex with this person, she says she knows you love this person. But please, 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 if you must, she says you need to protect yourself. Hmm? Sex wise and energetically. And she said an energy exchange is an energy exchange. There's really, there's only so much protecting yourself you can do. You know what I'm saying? When you lock in with somebody like that, their energy becomes yours, your energy becomes theirs. It's like literally you open up to it. And see, that's the thing that she is trying to warn you about. That's why they're trying to teach you about energy, right? Because you have to open up to it. You have to invite it, right? And that consent or that opening up, that is a license for whatever entities, energies that person is picking up to be able to attach and connect to you now. So you wonder why all of a sudden you're upset, depressed, money fucking up, whatever, whatever, is because of these energies you're picking up from this person. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the, oh, I think he's cheating. She said it's way deeper than that. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So now have I got all the messages, Miss Diane? She said, yes, sweetheart. Thank you so much for allowing me to get that out. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Okay. She is very nice and proper all the rest of the time, but apparently when it is something major, honey, she be business. She is not. She is really working to help the other guys help protect y'all. It apparently is you, Eddie, and a few of y'all's other cousins that they trying to get on the right side of the fence. Okay, as far as opening up y'all gifts and really connecting the spirit, because uh some of y'all have been ordained by the divine to do spiritual work. Some of y'all are the ones that the divine likes to move through in your family. So you, Eddie, and the rest of your cousins could very well, be all gifted in different ways. Some of them are gifted musically. Is one of your cousins in a band? One of your cousins is in a band. I just heard Mark. Okay, who's Mark? All right. Somebody's in a band though. Somebody plays music. Other one of y'all does woodworking, or you know what I'm saying. It's like the divine really likes to work through you guys. You see what I'm saying? So she's trying to help get everybody on the right side of the fence, or she's trying to help these elder guys in your family to do so. Okay? Okay. So thank you so much, Diane. I pray these messages find your niece and nephew. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. So that was crazy. It got real. She died in 9/11. I just channeled a victim of 9/11. That's kind of crazy. Okay. It's a lot for me to wrap my mind around. Okay. My fault. She's still talking to me, y'all. This lady talk, bro. Now I see why. Now I see why she was a writer. Cause she was expressing so much through her word. Shit. She would get tired of talking so much. She fuck around and just write. Bruh, she was not playing. I ain't never heard so many words. Okay. All right. So the Holy Spirit, love, and life. Is there anyone else that would like to come forward? Messages of healing and love only. Y'all let me know if y'all would like me to channel your particular past on loved one. Just made the $40 donation, and I'll be happy to do that for you. Otherwise, I'm going to see who else the divine has that they would like to come through. Divine Holy Spirit, love and light, ancestors, angels, and guides. Is there anybody else that would like to come forward? Messages of healing and love only, please. I gotta reassert myself because sometimes while I'm waiting on somebody to come forward, if there's negative entities or energies around, they like to pop up talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want y'all to think I'm cussing out the thin air, because that's exactly how it will look. So I just gotta reassert my boundaries. All right. Something up here with Nathan. And I believe I picked up on him before, but that young lady claimed that this wasn't her relative, but apparently I feel like this is that same Nathan. One of the other channel readings I did not too long ago, this Nathan person came up. Who's your message for, please? No way. It's weird because I think I know. I think I know who this is for. Wow. I think I know who this is for. Did you not hear? Where the fuck did some clown horns come from out fucking side? Did it not sound like clown horns to you? I think I know who this is for. I just can't believe it. And I wasn't aware that this person could have passed either. But I wouldn't be. Except for This Nathan is coming through for Natasha. Or there's somebody in your family here that's coming through. There's also an older man. It might not be Nathan that passed. Hold on. I just heard two Nathans. I said messages of healing and love only now. Okay. All right. Just making sure. All right. All right. All right. So there's two Nathans. So there's one Nathan that's living. This elder masculine. Is this a grandfather? This is like a grandfather, and the Nathan that's living is named after this other Nathan. Or there's a Nathan that's living, but the elder is named like Nathaniel. Okay, it's the whole name. What's your message, please? I know. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm talking to my guys. Y'all gotta pardon me. I guess this is a spiritual test for me because I think I know the person that these people is attached to, and this is a karmic person, and so they trying to make sure that it's a test for me to make sure that I have to keep a G check about creating biases. Okay, it's like a test to have to read in an unbiased way, because soon as you let your own personal feelings about a reading or what have you, as soon as you let your personal feelings about it and get to going, it skews the spiritual aspect of the communication. You know what I'm saying? Causes misreads, miscommunications. Because, the spirit can only, you're only going to pick up so much if you're not G checking that part. It's the ego, you know, it tries to protect, you feel me? But I'll channel this message. Like I said, messages of healing and love only. Okay? I pray for healings for any karmics that's been attached to me or whatever. You know, I don't want shit but healing for everybody at the end of the day. So, you know, if this message gonna find them or if they've been happening to stalk my fucking channel, I'm more than happy to. They said okay. You hear them honking at me like, okay. Personal feelings aside, what's your message, Mr. Nathaniel, please? What's your message for this person? Let go. Let go now. Ooh. The consequence is grave. You hear that? this is my personal feelings aside now. That's exactly what I heard. The consequences is grave. He said, and you can take that both ways. Spare yourself and the children. Something that you're not letting go of is impacting you and your children directly. He said if you are truly apologetic, I don't know what happened. Okay, I don't want to know. But he said if you truly wish to right whatever wrongs and make things better for you and the kids, that the best thing is to let go. Let say a prayer, make an atonement, spare yourself and the children. So apparently there's been some mishaps or negative energy happenings, accidents, you know what I'm saying? Just crazy stuff happening for no reason. And you're like, okay, this ain't impacting me now, it's impacting the kids too. He said to let go, to pray, make an atonement for whatever, to right whatever wrong. So this has, my guides told me spell work. This is involving spell work or misuse of spiritual gifts here. And that's all my guides will say about it. But they want to make it clear why this elder is coming through and why that's the message. Is there anything else? The Nathan that's living, seeing some sort of danger or trouble, or he said the same goes for him. So I don't know if he was doing stuff too, or maybe he just said or thought bad thoughts about people. I don't know. Okay, but thoughts and words and emotions constantly put out about somebody, that's as good as a spell. That is a spell because words, you spell words, words are the spells. So even if somebody sit up and talk shit about somebody all day or think bad about somebody all day, that's as good as casting the evil eye. Okay? And sometimes people could do shit and not be aware, but one of y'all was aware and casting spell work directly, and the other may have been involved indirectly, but the advice goes for both because the consequence is grave. And they said grave isn't very harsh, or grave like grave. So there could be people dying around y'all. Well, what's going on, Miss Olivia? This message right here was coming through for uh, he said Natasha. This is a Nathaniel. I think it's a grandfather or great grandfather or somebody. And there's Natasha, and then there's a Nathan that's alive. Okay, some about negative energy output is creating a karmic kickback on this person, kids, causing accident energies, negative happenings. You hear the sirens now, right? And that's why you're being asked to, this elder saying it don't have to be an apology to the person directly. That you could talk to the divine. Okay? Talk to the divine. You know what I mean? Make an apology and an atonement for setting outset energies. Ask for help correcting and balancing them. And you have to do it from the heart and mean it. Otherwise, it won't go good at all. So that's the advice. Take it or leave it. Because there's no way to undo negative spells like that. There's no when you're putting out the evil eye energy or wishing someone would die, or when you put out this energy towards a person like that, there is not really very much no taking it back. Because when you said that shit, you meant that shit. You see what I'm saying? There's no taking it back like that. You see what I'm saying? Except but to show remorse, demonstrate humility before the divine, throw yourself on the mercy of the court. There is no other way. Otherwise, you lose your spiritual gifts. Or if you're just speaking out words against people or thinking thoughts against people, guess what? Your words will lose power. So you could be trying to affirm things for yourself or encourage yourself. None of that shit will work. You see what I'm saying? It's deep around here. You see what I'm saying? These are younger energies that open themselves up to, everything, man. Negative spiritual attachments. You see what I'm saying? Spiritual attacks. You know what I'm saying? By hopping in the magic game and shit like this without an understanding for energy, without a respect for the divine. You know what I'm saying? Without the proper respect due to the divine Holy Spirit. Because all of this shit you spell cast with and all of this shit come from her. All of it come from the divine Holy Spirit, whom they call God, whatever. You see what I'm saying? So if you're not understanding energy and how that shit go, shit can be very bad, very grave, create very grave situations like the elder was saying. You see what I'm saying? Create negative kickback, and you wonder how all this hell is unleashing in your life. Because you spoke it up, or you thought it, or projected it as someone else. And if it wasn't balanced, if that person wasn't putting out that energy towards you, then it creates the kickback effect. It affects you and your children. And so if people have been dying around and stuff like this, it's very important to talk to the Divine Holy Spirit, make an atonement or an apology for your actions, show regret or remorse, demonstrate that shit, demonstrate the humility, ask for your guides to help you correct and balance out the situation. There's no other way except for to do that and mean it from the heart. There's no other way. Yeah. Okay. There's just no other way to do that there. So is there any other messages? This is a lot of messages. I'm talking to the people that I've channeled for tonight. Elders that came forward is Aunt Diane and this grandfather, I think Nathaniel. They're coming through for their niece and a granddaughter. And everybody is like under 25. Okay? Everybody's under 25, which means you're opening yourself up to spiritual energy, all kind of shit by doing certain shit and not realizing the impact and behind what you're doing or the repercussions. You see what I'm saying? Because God, the Divine Holy Spirit is hilarious, bro. They said, homie don't play like that. Because homie don't play like that. Okay? Damn, not because homie don't play like that. Damn. Y'all heard the clown honk. Did we not hear the clown honk outside? Rewind it. Rewind this shit if you need to, man. We heard remember I was channeling this shit and I opened my eyes like, wait, where the fuck did some clown honks and shit come from outside? And so when I heard the Divine Holy Spirit say, because homie don't play like that. Homie the clown, y'all. Homie the clown said that. That's just a little bit eerie for my blood, bro. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. That just tripped me out. I just tripped out myself. Okay. Wow. Yikes. Wow. Even though we experience everybody as karmic energies, at the end of the day, everybody's a different aspect of yourself. God, it's all energy. It's all you. So you learn and respect that shit, that what you put out for another becomes a part of what goes on in your world. Just go ahead and leave it alone. Just go ahead and hang it up. You know what I'm saying? Leave the real shit for the real G's out here. Because wasn't that shit spooky, Miss Olivia? I creeped myself out. The Divine really went the extra mile to because they be skeptical. They don't believe. You get what I'm saying? Wow. It was exactly 1 hour on the clock when I said believe like that. Because they don't believe, yo. And so the Divine went the extra mile, knowing the karmic energies is watching, that half the motherfuckers is skeptical but still call themselves playing with spirit. You see what I'm saying? Don't want to believe fat meat greasy. You're going to learn today. The Divine made it proof. How the fuck am I sitting here channeling this shit and we heard a clown? It sounded like Like a clown honked the damn horn, y'all. Now y'all know I get spiritual confirmation coming up and down these streets all the time. It sounds like regular tires. Except for that one time we heard the shopping cart. Okay? But we'll hear the tires. We'll hear them zoom by real quick and all that shit. This time it was a like, what the fuck? And the divine Holy Spirit said, because homie don't play like that. And then I got to thinking about it after I laughed. I laughed because my guy said, because homie don't play like that. But once I got done laughing, I had to realize, bitch, you laughing because that's homie the clown that said that. That's why it's funny. And it's spooky. Spooky. Who used to watch, salute to all y'all that used to watch, Goofy them, Maximilian, and Bobby and all of them guys. Salute to all my Goofy movie lovers out here. But I just heard it like that, how Bobby said it's spooky. That's crazy. So any other messages, Holy Spirit? Or is we done creeping folks out for tonight? I'm going to take this as confirmation. If y'all would like for me to channel y'all particular past on loved one for you, just let me know. Okay? All you have to do is make a donation to my Cash App or my Facebook page. Let me know your email so that I can, go ahead and just record your readings here and send them to you. Okay? And if y'all would prefer for me to do it live, I will be back again tomorrow night. So y'all just let me know. Yo, the pick a card read was litty. That was a little spooky too. I'm about to finish watching that one myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going to do another pick a card read too. I rather much enjoy doing those. Okay? Okay. And if y'all didn't watch the transit reading from the full moon in Pisces, you probably want to watch that before I do the one coming up here for the new moon. Because, I'm seeing so much of that stuff, those transits, okay? I'm seeing so much of that shit play out that it's not even funny. Okay? Okay. So, peace and love eternal unto the divine beings. If y'all would like for me to channel your past on loved ones, like I said, hit me up. Or I will be back live around the same time tomorrow night. So, get your ducats in a row and let's go. All right? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And peace, love supreme to you all, divine beings.